What's up, guys? John, the firearms instructor. We're opening day of Zone A, second permit in this area. I got this buck right here on camera. A day ago. He's pretty nice. I'm sitting in this spot where I saw him. I'm on a point in a flag pond. But if it could go wrong today, it has. I tell you, I got up late. That was the first thing. Set my alarm for 4:30. I didn't have the noise on, so I didn't hear it. I didn't get up till almost 5 o'clock. It's an hour to get here. Then I drove all the way to the check station, which is 25 minutes past where I was. And I get there and there's no check. I didn't even know that. That's my fault again. So I get here, get everything set up, get out of here. I haven't practiced using this new climber. I don't understand it. I have to lean and pull and I'm so fucking upset. Excuse me for cussing. I walked almost a mile back here, so I'm just gonna sit here. We have a party this afternoon, Heidi and I. So I gotta get back home before 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna sit till about 2. I'm just like, well, if it could happen, it's gonna happen. I don't know. I'll check back with you if I see anything. But I have both my cameras and both my spots. And both bucks were on the cameras yesterday. I got a buddy White one up there in Zone C. And this one here, I call him Hershey. Check out those horns, it is so dark and chocolate brown. Well, who knows? It is almost 10:40 now, so we'll probably up to 1:30. The climber's comfortable. It's just I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to lean, and I should have practiced before I brought it out here, but I got no trees in my backyard. I didn't think it'd be this complicated, and I didn't want to get so noisy in here. So I'll just have to go somewhere where I can just be noisy and practice. I mean, hooked up easy. I'm sitting in it, but I'm probably 5 feet off the ground, maybe, if that. But I got good back cover and I got good front cover, so. And I know he's bedded in here. He's gotta be. It's so thick. I've got a couple of shooting leads here and there, but I don't know. I woke up. Check. Look at this big ass rub. It's so thick in here. So I'll come back to you. didn't bump anything this morning. I didn't scare anything in the way either. It's an east wind, it's blowing on my face, but I don't know. I don't know. Well, I got 3 or 4 days of this, so I'm gonna try to be mobile as much as possible. I try not to set the same place twice, but that buck probably is traveling a little bit, but he ain't traveling much. And we had a whole week last week of people being in here, so they're pretty educated right now. Alright, I'll come back to you. Well, it's almost 12 o'clock. It's been kind of quiet. It's kind of east wind, so wind's in my face the whole time. It's not that bad. This year I haven't told you guys, but I'm gonna try to be more mobile. Last year I sat in tree stands over and over and over again, same spots. And I think you burn them out too quick. So I'm gonna try this year and see how it goes. I don't plan to sit in the same place twice. I may give it a morning hunt. I may give it an evening hunt. But then that's it. I'm gonna move somewhere else. I may not move a mile. I may move 2 trees over or 4 trees over. But I just think being mobile is gonna pay off more. I think I'm going to take chances this year. Get deeper into shit. What we're in today is a very thick thing. If I'm gonna get a shot in here, it's gonna be real close. But the idea of this is where the buck's bed. I've got this picture. You already saw it once, but I'll show you right here. This chocolate hormone. Then I got one that was about, I don't know, probably 60 yards away. I don't think it's the same buck, but there's 2 in the same area. So this year I'm just gonna be mobile. I'm kind of lucky I get the August hunt, this A-zone for the September stuff, because I've already been to the lease and put cameras up. Got a good buck in there too. Here's the picture of that. So stick with me this year. We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna be mobile. I got a saddle. I've got this climber that's open front, so it's a good bow from Summit called Open Shot. It's comfortable. Get in, get these things, and move around a little bit. It's almost like having opening day over and over again if you're hunting this different spot each time, because then you're not burning out the spots very quickly. And then the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna hunt places that people just wouldn't hunt because they're too close to the check station or they're overlooked as much as possible. You know, we all know the one spot or the 2 spots that just don't make sense why a deer would be there. Those are the ones you want to hunt as much as possible, because the big bucks, the smart ones, will go places humans won't go. So, talk to you in a little bit. What's up, guys? It's John, the firearms instructor. It's 5 o'clock on Sunday night, the 17th, and we've got sitting in a saddle for the first time in 2025. We're in a little head trail. Over here is a bunch of oak hammocks. Couldn't get really high in this tree. One, I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you. And two, I got good back cover with this big oak behind me. So we're gonna sit till dark. We'll see how it goes. I tell you, yesterday I got a little overheated. I went out to a stand and I thought I had 5 waters with me, but I only had 3. And man, I tell you, don't take it for granted. Hydration. I got back to the truck yesterday. I was very, very dehydrated. So I took my time getting in here. Still broke up a bad sweat, but stay tuned. We'll see what happens tonight. We can shoot a hog, we can shoot a turkey, or we can shoot a buck. No does, but we're in a good area. I'm going to show you a pan of this area real quick. It's pretty cool. So we got palmetto edge, palmettos, oak trees, and this little grass edge. And there's deer trails all in this stuff. And you can almost see inside of it that earlier today I heard like stuff dropping in there like acorns. It's just getting good right now. So now until dark is when these deer will start moving. I'm hoping, because there's a little trail that goes right through here. It's less than 10 yards away. If I can see them before they see me, I can get a nice arrow shot right through this thing. I'm not as high as I normally am, but behind me is a big oak tree, and it's giving me back cover. If I sit still long enough, there's not going to be a problem in the world. I don't know if I've told you guys, but this year I want to be mobile, as mobile as I can be. So what I want to do is I want to have one sit in a tree stand at night, and then try not to sit the same tree again unless something happens really good. What I'm trying to do in 2025 bow season is test out the theory of the first sit is the best sit. And what we're going to do is we're going to use tree stands, portable tree stands like climbers, the saddle, and then I got my portable chair. And we're going to go to morning hunts and evening hunts. And then we're going to calculate which is best. The more we sit here, the more we start working these things. Let's say, for instance, this spot here, pretty good. It's palm trees, and there's a bunch of white oaks right here, and live oaks and water oaks. And I stayed out of it. I didn't go into it. I didn't look around. I stay on the edges. If you kind of look, there's the palmetto edge and the white oaks right there. I'll kind of show you. So we got palmetto edge, palmettos. Yeah, with all this back cover behind me, I should be pretty good. We'll see. I'll be back. All right, guys, we're back at the truck. It is 9:04. Whew, I found the mosquitoes.
Oh, they were good all the way until it got dark, and it lit me up. Pretty good spot. Didn't see anything. It's the name of the game. Gotta keep flipping spots. That's why I think mobile makes a difference, because that could not have been a prettier spot. It just didn't have any traffic tonight. I know there's traffic in there. I know it'd be camera worthy, I tell you that. I know those oaks aren't dropping yet, but they will be. And that gives that deer security. It gives it sanctuary as far as bedding. And it gives it food. So, uniquely, it's a good spot. I think I'm going to go back in there, but move tree probably a little closer to the head. There's a big old oak head in the backside of that thing that we put cameras in beginning of August. Got one buck in there. Not a big one, but decent. I'd shoot him. But that's tonight. That is the Sunday of the Zone A second quota permit. We got this all the way till next Sunday. So I'll be hitting the woods. Oh, excuse me. I'll be hitting the woods a couple mornings, and I'll probably hit it heavy on Saturday. I'll do all day. I'll do in the morning, and I'll do in the afternoon. And we'll try to close this thing out. We'll put something on the ground. If a hog would have came in tonight, I probably would have held off waiting for the buck. Got plenty of time to kill a hog during the fall, but I said that last year and didn't get one done. But I want to try this move around thing, mobile. I want to see what it does. I'm making a journal right now, how many hours we sit in places, and what was the result. As far as Saturday morning, we got up late, got out there, and I overheated myself, which make sure you bring enough water. That was a stupid mistake of mine. I could have really got in trouble. I had plenty of water back in the truck, and I surely thought I had water in my backpack. I don't remember drinking them all, but I must have. So don't do that. Listen to me, don't do that. Hydrate. I heard something the other day. The water you drink today is your hydration tomorrow. So I've been really, for the last, I don't know, since June, maybe beginning of May, I just started drinking water only. And after a while, I get sick of water, so I put a little bit of water and salt, and now I'm doing these zero Gatorades once in a while, because it's got a lot of the other stuff in it that I don't get from water. I don't do much vitamins or anything else like that. I get most of my minerals from steak. So, hydration is very important. So, we drink. What they say, 8 glasses of water a day. 8 glasses of water a day. Make sure you're doing it. All right, well, that's it for Saturday, the 17th of August in Zone A. Nothing to show for, but this brand new tattoo. It's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Comment below what song that is. God bless. John the firearms instructor. Thank you for coming along with my journey to the woods.
Okay guys, day 3. I'm sitting on the ground today. We got a good wind, and right in front of us is a big have scouted it. And right in front of us, right here, right in front of us, right there, is a deer trail. And I think what's going on is the deer are bedded back in the myrtles. And they're gonna come this direction. Now what's weird is I'm not even 200 yards from the road. But there's buck sign in here. I think what happens is they come over here and then go back across the street where that's private land there. And they jump the fence, get over here, chase the does, and then go back. So let's hopefully we can catch something. This isn't the greatest wind ever. It's sort of in my face, and then I feel it back behind my ear once in a while. It's kind of swirling, but it's what we've got. So we'll sit here till dark, and hopefully we see something. If we do, I'll see if I can put the camera up somewhere so we can catch it. All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Well, it's 95 degrees. It is just getting to be 6 o'clock. It is hot, sweaty, buggy. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. I'm chasing an animal that's wearing a fur coat. Do you think he's going to be up and about until just getting dark? But you got to be out here before they do. Tough. South Florida, Zone A. Opening weekend, second phase, third day. Today is Monday. I got stuff to do for the next couple of days. Then I'm going to try to shoot out Fridays and Saturdays to see if I can get this thing done. Oh, it is hot. I'll keep you informed. About an hour and a half of shooting light left. So keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully we get something to come through here. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see some does. I'd like to see a buck or two. A button buck or something. There's trails all through this stuff. Just don't know how this wind's going to help us. It's all over. It's east, west, blowing in all different directions. It's consistently coming across my face though. So that should be pretty good. I cut all these limbs down in here to give me a good shot. If they come right across the middle of the road there, you're probably looking less than 10 yards. Be a good shot. Alright, I'll come back in a little bit.
What's up, guys? Day 3, new spot. 0. Didn't even see anything. Sound on the ground. I don't know. I should have scouted that a little bit better. That's the problem with going in blind. I thought I could find a tree in there that was big enough, that was in that funnel, but there wasn't. So instead of clanging and banging, I just said, you know what, I'll just sit underneath this big oak. And it was beautiful. If I was a deer, I'd have been there. But I'm not a deer. And the deer weren't there. So I appreciate you being along with me. If I could tell you what to do, you need to pay attention to the wind. Swirly, swirly. That could have been a little bit of a problem. clanging and banging, trying to put a tree stand up. Probably didn't help much. But it's not called killing, it's called hunting. And it's something I enjoy. So I got a couple days of work I got to do, and then we'll come out at the end of the weekend. We got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the end of this permit, and hopefully we get an opportunity with something. Hunting with the bow is not the easiest thing to do because of distance. It's not like a rifle, you can shoot 100 yards. This is up close and personal, 3, 5, 7, 10 yards, maybe 15, 20 at the most, 30 if they're not paying attention. But that's about as far as I'm going to shoot with my bow, 30 yards. I changed up my arrows this year, and we're at 35 grains. It's a heavy arrow, so my trajectory is a little bit shorter. Last year I was shooting just at 400 grains. It shot a lot faster, more flatter trajectory, but the kinetic energy wasn't punching through stuff, so I went ahead and made a fatter arrow and a heavier broadhead and a heavier insert. So we're at I think it's 535 grains. It wallops everything when it hits it, the target wise. I can't wait to see a hog or something like that and punch through one of those and see. I know what penetration I got with my old setup. I want to know what the penetration after this is. So stay tuned, you'll find out with me. Until next time, God bless, be safe, and remember, you are your first line of defense. I'm John, the firearms instructor, and this isn't about firearms instructor. This is about something I love to do, which is hunting, bow hunting, that is. And I want to take you along with me as much as you can. Get out, do something fun outside, whether it be fishing, hunting, or just walking. Get outside, do something. Take a kid fishing, take a kid hunting, and you will never hunt your children. All right, till next time. I love you. Bye. Well, guys, it is the last day of archery season in Zone A. It is rainy and nasty. We got an hour to drive, and then we're going to put up the climber tonight. And we're going to sit until we cannot see anything. I've had 4, maybe 5 sets. Have not been very good today. Now, the temperature has dropped an awful lot. It's been cloudy all day. So I don't think it's going to be a bad day of sitting. I've got a rain jacket. I've got the climber. I got the bow. I got the backpack. I got the phone. I got you guys. And we're going to keep our fingers crossed. It's not called killing. It's called hunting. And we're going to sit in a spot tonight that we haven't sat yet, which we've been doing. Every spot we've sat so far has been a new spot for us. I'm going to continuously do that this year and see if it is good or bad, and we'll make some adjustments. It's not like we're going to be totally different place. It's just we're moving our tree to keep the deer and animals on their toes. The spots I've picked so far have been, I think, look good, but it's not really producing any kind of animal sightings. Again, it's not called killing, it's called hunting. So it is right at 2:30 in the afternoon. We're gonna try to get in, get out, put the tree stand up, set everything up, and probably the next time we'll talk to each other is when I'm in the stand itself with everything ready to go. And then I'll kind of show you some pictures of our area and everything else like that. Hopefully we'll get to see some stuff tonight. And hopefully this weather like this will keep them moving a little bit. We'll see. It looks like it's going to clear up around 4 o'clock. 4 to dark is when it says it's not good. But it's the weather, man. and they're 50% wrong all the time. So enjoy the ride with us as we go to camp and as we go to Zone A here. It's about an hour from the house, which is kind of nice. I'm spoiled now because my other lease I'm 2.5 hours from, which is still not bad. I know people who travel 5 and 6 hours to go to deer camp, so I'll take 2 hours. But it's an all-day thing when you go to camp. You can't go for a half day because it just by the time you get there and do everything else like that. So we'll do a little bit of camping this year. We'll do a little bit of one-day sits. We'll do a couple of 2-day sits. Opening weekend, we plan to hunt all weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So the one thing is I've got this permit here in Zone A all the way through rifle season. So I've got muzzleloader in a couple weeks, and I've got general gun in about a month. So I'm not giving up on this spot. I think the areas I've got bucks that have been on camera. It's just been kind of, I don't know. It's, I haven't actually hunted this zone area. I've applied for it every year, but I don't ever get it. And all of a sudden I got rifle, muzzleloader, and archery all in one time. Now keep in mind, we're on the second week of archery. So there's been a week of pressure, which has kind of slowed down the movement just a little bit. And then I think we have opening weekend of muzzleloader, which is going to be good for us. So, all right, we'll take a look and we'll get back to you guys when we're in the woods. All right, bye. Well, we got that over there. We just drove through a bunch of rain, but check this out. We're going this direction. Look how clear it is over there. So, needless to say, that's pushing out, and this is clearing up. And it's at 85 degrees. We dropped like maybe 8 to 10 degrees after the rainstorm. I figured the deer will be moving here in a little bit. We're about 30 minutes from camp. I think what we'll do is we'll drive for a little bit. We'll probably make it to camp by 3:30. We'll try to see where the people are and see if we can catch something in one of these fields and slip on. It's a last minute thing here, so obviously a buck would be ideal, but you catch a hog in the middle of the field or something like that, it'd be nice to shoot something today. All right, I'll check back with you. Well, we're out here at camp. It is looking pretty rough. I'm just driving the roads now. Got this front coming across. It's kind of clear on this side over here, but it's pretty frog strangly over here. Don't mind the rain, I just don't like the thunder and the lightning. So we're gonna pull up a little bit, we're gonna glass a little bit and see if we can maybe find something out here that we could stock up on before it pours ass rain. It's supposed to clear up around 4 o'clock or so, but we're looking probably 15 mile an hour gust here. Good wind, but we're just gonna drive up and down the road here a little bit and see what we can see. All right, so I parked the truck on this field edge and we're gonna glass this field. There's open pines and grass flats and cuts all the way through. I bumped 2 deer driving down here. We'll see if maybe we can stalk on something. Looking for pigs, looking for a couple different things.
we'll sit here for a while and see where it comes up. I'm watching the road too. There could be something crossing the road. So I'll sit here for a little while. See if we can come up with. The wind's not great, but it's not good either, so. But we might catch something coming across here. We'll sit here a little while. There's another head over on the other side. We'll go check this out in a little bit. See if we can get something moving in it. Nice buck right here. That got the heart racing there a little bit. I got a little close to him, but I'm not close enough. He stayed about 50 to 70 yards away. I caught him. He's down further now. By the time I got my bow and all that shit, my release, he was already 75 to 100 away. Then I tried to walk as slow as I could, thinking he was right around the corner, but he didn't run away. He just kind of like walked away. I saw his tail multiple times. Just a flapping in the wind, not jumping, not flagging like he was nervous. He just was flapping his tail like no big deal. It's a good 8-pointer for Florida. Kind of nice. I'm not exactly sure. It would have been nice though. Last day attempt. I'm still in this field. I think that's what this field's gonna give us something tonight. We're gonna get another opportunity. There's a guy right down there coming down this road here. So I don't know if he's scouting or pushing or whatever he's doing. He's doing what I'm doing. Just trying to find the last minute hurrah. Tag sandwich. You know what a tag sandwich is? That's when you get a quota permit and you don't get to kill anything. So you just make it a tag sandwich. I'm not a mustard or mayonnaise guy. You just put it between 2 pieces of bread and you eat it. It's part of the deal, I suppose. All right, I'll talk to you. All right. Like 6:30. I saw another deer today. Just sitting in this head right here. I'm on this big I'm on this pine tree that fell over. There's a big flag pond behind me. And that flag pond goes all the way around. There were some pine trees back here. I walked that head right there behind me. A lot of deer tracks in there. But obviously no deer. Coming out here, I bumped a doe up top here. She blew at me. I'm thinking because of this edge right here. Let's see if I can flip it around. Because of this edge right here, I'm thinking we may get some deer to come out of this flag pond over to the thick stuff. So I thought I'd sit here for a while and see if we get any deer to come through. All right, I'll come back to you. The noise of the swamp. Being serenaded by the frogs. the birds, a little bit of thunder in the background. Talk about serenity. This is my peace. This is my serenity. This is why we do it. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's something crawling right in there, right there. It's hogs, I think. We're gonna sit here for a little longer. Nice hogs coming out of that right there. Can you hear it? Alright. I'll come back. These cameras save more animals' lives than a stupid ass hunter. I try to put shit on camera for you guys. And I missed my opportunity. I put the camera down, picked the bow up, and he saw me. He's gone. About 170 pound boar. He's a big boy. All right, we'll stay here. We'll stay here and sit the rest of the night. I just found some ants though, so kind of got me in the ass. All right, we'll be back. All right, back at the truck. It is 8:09. Yep. Well, it was a fun one. I'm glad you came along with me. We will see you in about 3 weeks when we're at Zone C for opening weekend. Until then, God bless, be safe, and remember, you are your first line of defense. All right, guys, we'll see you.